Why do I think that the Detroit Lions need to upgrade their D-line? Okay, who is in our secondary right now? Braylon, who is in our secondary right now? At this moment, right now, currently, we've got Jerry Jacobs and Cam Sutton. Jerry Jacobs, he can tackle very well. That's about all he can do well, okay? We are expecting to get Brian Branch back, Kirby Joseph playing well when he came back, Tracy Walker playing outstanding. Secondary, definitely an upgrade from last year. But what does the defensive line do? The defensive line makes an average secondary better. Duck, duck, goose, right? You are throwing ducks if you are constantly pressured. Now, we are getting pressures, but we're not getting home. Why do I want us to get home? Why do I think that matters? If we don't touch the quarterback, we get close, but we don't touch him. We don't make them alter in any way. So my thing is when we start going up against stiffer competition with mobile quarterbacks, competition like Patrick Mahomes, if you look at that, we never once got to him to record a sack. We still won the game, but my thing is when we face if we are going to compete with the Miami Dolphins or those guys, if you look and when we played Buffalo, how many times did we sack Josh Allen? He got sacked, 2 or 3 times, right? We have to get home eventually. And here's another reason too. We're winning games, yes, but I want more. I want more because when it really matters, when it's time for one and done. And that's why I think that we're going to be buyers at the trade deadline, because when we get to the single game elimination playoffs, are we going to be able to compete and make a difference that game? We can get there. That's fine. We might be a good test, a great test will be this weekend, probably against the most mobile quarterback that we faced. And ironically, it's going to be a solid week before the trade deadline. So Lamar Jackson, to me, that's going to tell us a lot about this defensive line. But and another thing too, if you look at I was watching some highlights from the game, and they had 2 people on Hutch. He was exhausted. He did his little spin move and was like jogging, and you don't ever see Hutch jog, but this particular play, he was jogging because he was tired. He was tired. He's always hustling to the play. They had 2 people on him probably for most of the game, and one of them was probably Tristan Wirfs, right? So I feel like we have to get home eventually, and that is why I've always been like this. Edge rusher, edge rusher, edge rusher. If you look at the sacks for last year, the leaders of the sacks were the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were in the Super Bowl, right? So we had 38. They had almost twice as many. That's why we need to get home. That's why I'm so big. Yes, pressures are not enough. We need to get home.